She was beautiful, now about 70. How she lives is sad. Once upon a time she was the epitome of beauty, the face that launched 1,000 magazine covers. Janice Dickinson, the world's first supermodel, a woman who defined an era with her stunning looks and fearless spirit. But now as she approaches her 70s, the glitz and glamour have faded. The lights of the runway have dimmed, replaced by a reality that is as harsh as it is heartbreaking. Today we pull back the curtain on Janice's life, revealing a story that is far removed from the sparkling world of high fashion. It's a story that will shock you, move you, and perhaps even bring a tear to your eye. So buckle up, because you're about to embark on an emotional roller coaster ride. This is the untold story of Janice Dickinson, a tale of beauty, age, and a life that is sadly far from the runway. Opinions on Janice Dickinson vary widely, and let's face it, not everyone's a fan. Janice indeed can be quite the handful, but undeniably captivates attention. Born into the bustling world of Brooklyn, New York, on February 16, 1955, Janice emerged as the middle child in the Dickinson household, sandwiched between her elder sister Alexis, who pursued real estate, and Debbie, her younger sister, who also ventured into modeling. Janice has openly shared the dark chapters of her childhood, revealing the distressing physical mistreatment one of her sisters suffered at their father's hand, not to mention the emotional turmoil Janice herself faced. Reflecting on her tumultuous upbringing under the shadow of a father prone to fits of rage, Janice recounts enduring both verbal and physical lashings for resisting his improper advances. She recalls his cruel jibes, disparaging her tomboyish appearance and doubting her potential, all starting when she was merely a toddler. Puzzled by her father's harsh words, Janice said, "Because I wouldn't give in and let him have intimate relations with me, I was beaten both verbally and physically on a daily basis. It was said that because I look like a boy, I wouldn't amount to much. I was looking at him at 3 years old thinking, why is my dad telling me I should have been born a guy? So I thought maybe I should act like a boy. I began to serve karate and go swimming. I still do yoga every day. My mum didn't know what to do with me. I was in Catholic school where the nuns were beating me, and my dad was beating me at home because I had a big mouth." Even beyond the family, Janice faced abuse, revealing a disturbing incident involving her ballet instructor. "I was even beaten by my ballet teacher. I was trying to do the poses, but I was talking the whole time. They hit you back then. They just smacked you around. If I saw the nuns today, I would punch them right back," she confessed. In a startling 2006 magazine revelation, Janice hinted at a chilling act of defiance that may have led to her father's death. She said, "When he was on his way to the hospital, I tossed his medications out of the car window and didn't tell the doctors. Maybe I wanted to kill the abuser." However, her mother's influence wasn't solely oppressive. Recognizing Janice's potential, she enrolled her daughter in a plethora of extracurricular activities, from language classes and ballet to regular church visits. By 15, Janice took her first steps into the modeling world, joining a modeling academy. She humorously described her teenage self as lanky and flat-chested, a stark contrast to her later appearance. In her own words to the Sunday Times, Janice said, "I was tall and dark with no curves, no nothing, and I took heat for it from everyone around me. I'm 5'10" and was very flat-chested back in those days. I got these tatas much later in life. The modeling instructor told me my look would never make it, but if you wanted to succeed in anything, you have to believe in yourself. I still have this blind confidence. I believe in myself, in people. I love people." Janice Dickinson's journey to stardom wasn't without its hurdles. After clinching the title of Miss High Fashion model in the early 70s, she made her way to the Big Apple, hungry for modeling gigs. However, the industry's preference for blue-eyed blondes led to rejection from top agencies like Eileen Ford, branding her too ethnic and doubting her prospects in the field. But fortune smiled on Dickinson when Lorraine Bracco, linked with fashion photographer Jack Silverstein, saw potential in her, leading to Dickinson's first agency sign-up with Wilhelmina Cooper. Her career trajectory soared in Paris, where her unique looks became the toast of the European fashion scene. By 1978, Dickinson was back in New York, raking in an impressive $2,000 a day, surpassing the earnings of her peers by a significant margin. Her defiance against early rejections fueled her ambition, notably when she landed a major campaign with JVC and later signed with Ford models, despite their initial dismissal. Dickinson's determination saw her joining elite model management, becoming an icon in the 1980s supermodel era. Her face graced the covers of premier magazines like Vogue, Harper's Bazaar and Playboy, collaborating with fashion legends such as Gianni Versace and Valentino. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment OK if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Despite her professional success, Janice's personal life was marred by struggles with substance abuse, attributed to the pressures and lifestyle of her modeling career in New York. She candidly shared on Oprah, Where Are They Now? About her descent into substance use following a painful breakup, echoing the feelings of inadequacy instilled by her father. In a bid to stay relevant in the ever-evolving fashion industry, Dickinson ventured into fashion photography and launched her jewelry line on HSN in 2008, showcasing her versatility and resilience in the face of adversity. While Janice Dickinson often proclaimed herself as the pioneer supermodel and claimed to have introduced the term in 1979, history tells us the concept existed long before. The term supermodel was actually mentioned as early as the 1940s, with Judith Cass using it in a 1942 Chicago Tribune article, and Clyde Matthew Desner mentioning it in his book, So You Want to Be a Model. Despite this, Dickinson's dynamic return to the spotlight in 2003. As a judge on America's Next Top Model marked a significant chapter in her career. The show's creator, Tyra Banks, inspired by Dickinson's memoir, No Lifeguard on Duty, believed Dickinson's experience could offer valuable lessons to aspiring models despite her often harsh critique. Dickinson's forthright and unapologetic feedback stirred up controversy, leading to her departure after 4 seasons, replaced by Twiggy. Dickinson saw her role as a dose of reality for the contestants, likening herself to Simon Cowell's candidness on American Idol, post-ANTM. Dickinson didn't step back from the limelight, but instead launched the Janice Dickinson Modeling Agency on Oxygen, showcasing her venture into talent management over 4 seasons. Additionally, she attempted to crack the American market alongside British model Abigail Clancy in Beauty and the Beast, and even judged the Finnish version of Top Model. Her life off camera was equally eventful, with a notable incident in 2009 involving a mix-up of sleeping aids and champagne, leading to an emergency hospital visit and an on-air apology for her behavior. Dickinson also opened up about her struggles on Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew and made guest appearances on shows like 902 Tunseo and Celebrity Big Brother, where she exited just before the finale. Known for her candidness about her relationships, Dickinson has been married 4 times and has been linked with numerous high-profile personalities, adding layers to her complex and tumultuous life story. Now settled with musician Joe Kaplan, she reflects on a life filled with both challenges and triumphs, including raising her 2 children, Nathan and Savannah, amidst public scrutiny and personal battles. Because YouTube will prioritize interactive videos, please comment OK if you find this video interesting. Thank you. Nathan's reflections reveal a different side of Janice Dickinson, not just as a public figure but as a dedicated and loving mother. Despite his disapproval of her cosmetic surgeries and her high-profile persona, he admires her deeply for her role as a mother to him and his younger sister Savannah. Nathan highlights Janice's commitment to her family, whether she's preparing meals herself or ensuring they're well cared for by others. Her proficiency in languages like Italian and French and her extensive education further illustrate the breadth of her talents beyond the modeling world. Nathan describes Janice as a formidable presence, a true alpha female, yet he lovingly acknowledges the exhaustive nature of her dynamism. This aspect of their relationship resonates with many who find their own parents overwhelming at times. The story of Savannah's birth in 1994 adds a layer of complexity to Janice's life narrative. The media frenzy around Sylvester Stallone being presumed the father, followed by the revelation through DNA testing that he was not, marked a significant moment in Janice's personal life, affecting her relationship with Stallone. This episode underscores the challenges and pressures of living in the public eye, where personal matters become the subject of public discourse. Through it all, Nathan's words paint a picture of Janice Dickinson as a multifaceted individual, navigating the trials of fame while fostering a nurturing and educational environment for her children. In her memoirs and various interviews, Janice has been open about her past relationships with notable figures from both genders. Her personal life took a positive turn when she announced her engagement to Dr. Robert Gerner, known as Rocky, a psychiatrist, in 2012, leading to their marriage in December 2016. In a bold move towards transparency, Janice revealed in November 2014 her harrowing experience with Bill Cosby in 1982, claiming harassment. She shared that attempts to include this incident in her 2002 autobiography were thwarted by legal pressures from Cosby's team. March 2016 marked a challenging period for Janice as she was diagnosed with breast cancer. Fortunately, after 6 weeks of radiation treatment, she was joyfully declared cancer-free. Janice chose to turn her ordeal into a platform for advocacy, urging women to prioritize their health through regular screenings and mammograms, a testament to her resilience and dedication to women's health awareness. Janice has also been candid about her experiences with cosmetic surgery, openly discussing procedures she has undergone, including facelifts, breast augmentation, tummy tucks, and more. Her financial struggles became public in 2013, when she filed for bankruptcy, citing over $1 million in taxes and outstanding bills for cosmetic procedures. Despite the controversies and challenges, Janice's journey from a celebrated model to a figure often discussed more for her surgeries than her career highlights the complexities of public life. Her recent appearances have shown a softer appearance, aligning with her son's wishes for her to step back from undergoing further surgeries, showcasing her respect for her family's concerns amidst her personal and professional trials. In the tapestry of Janice Dickinson's life, we've navigated the highs and lows, witnessing her resilience, vulnerability, and unyielding spirit. From the glitz of the runway to the personal battles fought away from the public eye, Janice's story is a poignant reminder of the strength within us all to face life's adversities head-on. Her journey underscores the importance of speaking one's truth, advocating for oneself, and the transformative power of embracing change, whether in the face of health scares, personal revelations, or the quest for self-improvement through surgeries. Janice's narrative also highlights the complexities of motherhood, fame, and the pursuit of happiness, reminding us that behind every public figure lies a multifaceted individual with struggles and triumphs alike. It teaches us the value of resilience, the courage to face one's fears, and the significance of family bonds that anchor us through life's tumultuous waves. As we reflect on Janice Dickinson's remarkable journey, let her story inspire us to confront our challenges with bravery, to advocate for health and well-being, and to cherish the relationships that shape our lives. We invite you to join the conversation and share your thoughts on Janice's life lessons. Are you inspired by her strength? Do you admire her commitment to family and health advocacy? Please comment with the letter J if you're a fan of hers, and share your insights or how her story has touched you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Iconic for more content that dives deep into the lives of those who move and shake our world. Your engagement helps us grow and continue bringing you stories that inspire, challenge, and entertain.
The National Medal of Arts recipients: Linda Ronstadt.
Ever think of yourself as the marrying kind? Why not?
Not cut out for marriage.
Why?
Linda Ronstadt confesses why she could never marry. Linda Ronstadt is now about 80. Have you ever pondered why she never married? In this video, we'll delve into the revelations that have surprised and concerned fans as she reveals the reasons behind her lifelong single status. Renowned for her enchanting voice in timeless classics like Blue Bayou and Just One Look, Linda Ronstadt's personal life has long been veiled in mystery. Despite her success, echoes of loneliness resonate throughout her journey. To fully comprehend Linda Ronstadt's stance on marriage, we must delve deep into the origins of her early life.
Oh, it's so weird, you know, it's just luck. I mean, I had no idea what I was doing.
Linda Ronstadt's formative years were painted on a broad canvas of cultural influences and pivotal decisions that would ultimately chart the course of her life. Born in 1946, her upbringing in Tucson, Arizona, was a rich tapestry of her Mexican and white heritage, inherited from her father's Mexican ancestry and her mother's white lineage. Her family environment was not just nurturing but instrumental in her musical development. Her father, Gilbert Ronstadt, a successful machinery businessman, cherished traditional Mexican music, imparting his love for the vibrant melodies of rancheras and boleros to Linda and her siblings. Meanwhile, her mother, Ruth Ronstadt, a dedicated homemaker, had a fervent love for opera, exposing Linda to the grandeur of classical music from a young age. If I didn't hear it on the radio, or if my dad wasn't playing it on the piano, or if my brother wasn't playing it on the guitar or singing it in his boys' choir, or my mother and sister weren't practicing a Broadway tune or a Gilbert and Sullivan song, then I can't do it today. It's as simple as that. All of my influences and my authenticity are a direct result of the music played in that Tucson living room. Linda Ronstadt. Ronstadt's fervent love for music flourished early, leading her to perform at local spots with her siblings against the stark yet inspiring backdrop of Tucson's deserts. This environment nurtured the emotive richness in her voice that would later define her career. Her initial foray into the music scene was with her band, the Stone Ponies, which hit the charts with Different Drum in 1967. Linda's resonant voice soon catapulted her into fame as a solo artist, marking her as a trailblazer who daringly traversed various musical landscapes. Envision her discography as a voyage across country rock, pop, and beyond, showcasing her versatile artistry across every stop. A pinnacle of her career was the release of Canciones de mi Padre in 1987, a Spanish-language album that not only celebrated her heritage, but also set her apart as the pioneer of what would be seen as the first alternative country album by a female artist. Yet amidst her storied career, there is one thing that many people are curious about. Linda Ronstadt never married. Does this imply she shunned romantic entanglements altogether? Far from it. As Ronstadt's star rose in the music world, she found herself in several high-profile relationships. Despite being linked with notable personalities from the realms of entertainment and politics, she chose not to wed. Speculation abounded regarding her relationship status, with rumors suggesting her singleness was tied to her sexual orientation, perhaps kept hidden for fear of backlash. However, Ronstadt dispelled these assumptions with a different truth in a revealing interview, offering insight into her personal life choices. At a pivotal moment in her journey, the remarkable woman behind the music shared a deeply personal aspiration. She yearned for love, for a connection that transcended mere companionship to marry someone who could truly resonate with her soul. This quest wasn't driven by the pressures of society, but by a heartfelt longing for a partner whose presence would harmonize with her own essence. But who could qualify as the right person in her eyes? She laid bare her heart, outlining the qualities that mattered most: unwavering loyalty, a vibrant personality, and a nurturing spirit were the pillars of her ideal mate. Humor, too, played a crucial role. The ability to evoke laughter was tantamount to holding a key to her heart. Moreover, a mutual appreciation for melodies and an intimate understanding of her inner world were essential. These were not just whimsical desires, but heartfelt necessities. Yet the melody of her life took a bittersweet turn. Despite forming connections with men who shared her fervor for music, none managed to become her lifelong duet partner. Linda Ronstadt dating history. Before we uncover the deeper, more poignant reasons for her decision to stay single, let's venture into the intriguing tapestry of unique relationships that enriched her narrative. In the dawn of 1970, Linda found herself in the throes of a significant romance with Grammy laureate John Boyan. Their connection transcended the ordinary. They not only shared a home, but their lives intertwined to the extent that John took the helm of Linda's burgeoning career. Their partnership flourished, rooted in mutual commitment, blossoming over the years into something profoundly special. Yet, the path of true love often winds unpredictably. Their decision to cohabit marked the beginning of unforeseen challenges. Linda candidly recounted to Rolling Stone in 2019 how their union unraveled amidst shared domesticity. At this crossroads, she yearned for a partner who not only embraced her dreams, but championed her choices. Despite the rift in their personal lives, their professional bond remained unscathed. They persevered in their collaborative efforts, each holding a deep-seated admiration for the other's artistic prowess. Following her separation from John, Linda's heart was captivated once more in 1972, this time by J.D. Souther. Together, they embarked on a shared life journey, weaving 2 years of cherished moments and collaborative creativity. Their partnership bore fruit in the form of timeless tracks like Faithless Love, Simple Man, Simple Dream, and Prisoner in Disguise. Yet as all stories evolve, their romantic tale drew to a close in 1974, with J.D. candidly expressing a faded memory of their parting reasons. Despite the end of their romance, a profound respect and fondness for the connection they had fostered endured between them. In the wake of her relationship with J.D., 1974 also marked the beginning of a new chapter for Linda, as she found herself drawn to Albert Brooks, known for his role in Defending Your Life. Despite the glaring contrasts in their professional lives, Linda's disinterest in Albert's acting career and his distance from the musical world, they found themselves irresistibly attracted to each other. However, this union too was not meant to last, concluding before the dawn of 1976. Let's delve into Linda Ronstadt's most notable romance with Jerry Brown, the esteemed American politician and former governor of California. Their love story ignited in 1971, blossoming throughout the late 70s into a relationship filled with joyful moments. Linda, in her 2013 memoir Simple Dreams, fondly recalls the happiness they shared during those years. Jerry was captivated by Linda from the very beginning. However, Linda harbored a sense that their connection wasn't destined for eternity. The challenges of dating someone deeply entrenched in the political sphere were not lost on her. She understood the unspoken expectations. A politician's partner often needs to be a stable home presence, a role difficult to fulfill by a singer whose life was a whirlwind of tours and performances. Linda, pragmatic and self-aware, never harbored illusions about their futures being entirely intertwined. She anticipated that Jerry's world would feel too restrictive for her free spirit and her unpredictable lifestyle too chaotic for his. Thus, with grace and mutual respect, they chose to go their separate ways, each pursuing paths that were true to their individual essence. Despite the divergence of their journeys, they remained in good standing, cherishing the bond they once shared. Jerry's presence in Linda's narrative may be understated, and she seldom lingers on this chapter. Yet it remains a testament to their mature handling of a relationship that bridged two vastly different worlds. After parting ways with Jerry, Linda's life took an unexpected turn, leading her into the company of Bill Murray. Yes, the Emmy Award-winning actor known for his role in Groundhog Day was rumored to have shared memorable moments with Linda in the early 1980s. The plot thickened in 1983 when Linda crossed paths with Jim Carrey at one of his comedy shows in Los Angeles. Initially in search of talent to launch her tour, Linda stumbled upon something far more intriguing, a unique bond with Jim. Their romance blossomed over 8 enchanting months. Jim Carrey, smitten by Linda, lauded her as an extraordinary person. His admiration was unmistakable as he reiterated, "She is an incredible human being," a testament to the profound impact she had on him. After her relationship with Jim, Ronstadt's affection for George Lucas, the creative genius behind the Star Wars trilogy, aligns perfectly with her ideal partner's attributes: intelligent, imaginative, inquisitive, engaging, and considered by many to be exceptionally kind-hearted. The admiration is mutual, with Lucas finding an equal number of reasons to be drawn to her. A notable commonality between them is their preference for privacy, both adopting a reclusive stance towards the media frenzy. Their relationship, enduring for over 5 years and progressing to an engagement, is a testament to their deep connection. Despite this, Linda and George chose to navigate their journey together, away from the public eye, embracing their bond with a dignified reserve. Her friends can only speculate. "George is incredibly fortunate to be with her," remarks an associate of Ronstadt. "He's in for the time of his life, but then she'll shatter his heart into 1,000 pieces before moving on." In a bold defense, another friend asserts, "She's not a nymphomaniac. She's wealthy, celebrated, constantly on the move, and yes, she might meet a man and decide to spend time with him. This behavior has been a male prerogative for ages, yet when a woman acts similarly, it's scrutinized. She's no Warren Beatty. Linda is selective." Amidst the roster of talented and charismatic figures in her life, one might ponder why Linda Ronstadt never contemplated marriage with any of them. was true love an elusive dream for her? In 1974, she attributed her wariness of deep romantic commitments to the frenetic pace of Hollywood life. Linda introspected on her cautious stance towards relationships, aiming to shield herself from potential heartbreak, acknowledging the transient nature of romantic liaisons. Yet, she revealed an unexpected passion that occupied her time: reading. Far from the stereotypical rock star lifestyle, Linda was often found in her hotel room engrossed in books and knitting. She shared an interesting insight at the National Book Festival in Washington, D.C., about the reading habits within the rock community. A fellow musician introduced her to Anna Karenina, highlighting that piano players, in particular, were voracious readers who brought a sense of tranquility, in stark contrast to drummers. Through her humorous observation, she offered a glimpse into the quieter, introspective moments that balanced her public persona as a musical icon and a nurturing figure in her personal life around the millennium's turn. "I've thought about it a lot. I like children a whole lot," Linda told Playboy magazine before adopting her kids in 1980. "The only reason to have children is because you want them more than anything else. And if I get to that point, I won't care if I'm married or not. I'd prefer to be with the kid's father because I think that would multiply the enjoyment and the richness of the experience geometrically, but I don't think it would be impossible to do it alone." The gifted artist welcomed 2 children into her life through adoption in the 1990s, her daughter Mary Clementine and her son Carlos, maintaining a private family life with them thereafter. Despite never having married, she has created a fulfilling family life, forging a profound connection with her children that has indelibly transformed her life. Linda Ronstadt is known to the world as one of the most talented singers in history, but she's also a doting mother. Mary Clementine Ronstadt. Mary Clementine, Linda Ronstadt's firstborn, entered her life through adoption in 1990 as a newborn. Emulating her mother, Clementine has carved her path in the arts. Her professional journey includes a decade-long tenure as an art assistant at the Guadalupe Art Program in San Francisco, as detailed on her LinkedIn profile. Beyond her professional pursuits, Clementine supports Los Cenzontres Cultural Arts Academy, a non-profit dedicated to preserving cultural arts. Mary's talents extend to music. She possesses a gift for singing, a skill nurtured by her mother. Linda revealed to Closer Weekly in 2021, "My daughter can sing harmonies because I taught her how." In another conversation with Closer, Linda emphasized the significance of art in child development, stating, "Children need art in their lives, real art, not the stuff you watch on television. Art is vital for processing emotions and forging a connection with one's roots and identity." Carlos Javier Andres Ronstadt. Carlos was adopted in 1994, grew up with his sister in San Francisco, California. Choosing a life away from the public eye, Carlos has maintained a close relationship with his mother. His professional path led him to Apple, as reported by the Los Angeles Times, showcasing a different set of skills beyond the familial musical talent. However, music still plays a part in his life. Linda Ronstadt, in an interview with Closer, expressed admiration for her son's musical ability, noting, "My son is actually really talented. He picked up the guitar and just learned it like lightning, but that's not his primary focus." She highlighted Carlos's tech career and personal life, adding, "He's a techie and has a good job and a nice girlfriend. My children both use music for their own enjoyment, which is what music is really for." Linda Ronstadt. Illness. What happened to Linda Ronstadt? Linda Ronstadt faced a formidable challenge, a battle with the once powerful voice that had captivated millions. By 2009, performing live became increasingly difficult, leading to her official retirement from music in 2011. The news she received was shocking. The full extent of her struggles was not publicly known until 2013, when she revealed her diagnosis of Parkinson's disease in an interview with the American Association of Retired Persons. The thought of losing her singular means of expression was an unimaginable prospect. Yet the unfolding of events would reveal a reality even more harrowing than she initially believed. Subsequent medical evaluations brought to light that she was not battling Parkinson's disease. but was instead facing a condition known as progressive supranuclear palsy, PSP. PSP and Parkinson's share certain symptoms, like tremors and challenges in movement, but PSP distinguishes itself as an even more aggressive and rare neurodegenerative disorder. It specifically targets the brainstem, impairing crucial functions such as eye movement, balance, and coordination. Faced with this dire diagnosis, Ronstadt confronted a profound adversity. Yet she resolved not to be silenced by her condition. But when questioned about her feelings towards the disorder that stripped away her singing voice and necessitated the use of walking sticks for mobility, Linda offered a response that was succinct yet profound: no regrets. She looked back on her extraordinary journey in music with gratitude, recognizing the remarkable longevity of her career in the limelight. The diagnosis inevitably redirected her life's path, diverging from the future she had once imagined for herself. Yet Linda embraced this new chapter with grace, finding solace and joy in activities like gardening, knitting, and enjoying leisurely travels, forging a life rich with different kinds of fulfillment. In a deeply moving conversation, Linda Ronstadt opened up about the struggles she endures, yet affirmed her enduring passion for music. "I can't sing at all, but I still love music and can still play music in my head," she confessed. Though the mesmerizing voice that once enchanted audiences worldwide and filled arenas may have fallen silent, Linda's indelible mark on the music world remains unshaken. In 2014, her illustrious career was honored with an induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame on the first ballot, a testament to her significant contributions to music. For her legions of admirers, Linda remains an emblem of resilience, her incredible journey through music continuing to inspire. Her narrative, spanning the zenith of fame to poignant moments of solitude, prompts us to reflect on our own path through adversity. How do we muster the strength to persist and find light amidst the shadows? Engage with us by commenting below. Choose 9 if this story has resonated with you, or 0s if it hasn't met your expectations. Remember, your insights and feedback are invaluable as we continue to explore and share more stories that delve into the essence of humanity. Thank you for watching this, and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.